What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a Disney and Marvel game showcase that has been announced for September 9th, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and this honestly seems incredibly cool. Now, the question for something like this was talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2. In fact, Jay and I had made a video on this a few weeks back, and I guess the possibility is still there. There's one specific, it's like one long sentence that is the crux of this entire thing. So let's read it because it gives us a lot of details. In addition to all new announcements, fans can expect new reveals from titles including Disney Dreamlight Valley, Marvel's Midnight Suns, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and a sneak peek at the upcoming Marvel Ensemble game from Skydance New Media. Now, let's go backwards. The Skydance New Media, that's Amy Hennig's game. So, Uncharted creator. So, that's extremely exciting. This, I would say, puts into motion that the Marvel game is coming first. That makes sense. The Marvel game, I believe, was announced first from her, and then they announced that they're doing a Star Wars. Remember, she was doing a Star Wars game for EA, and then her studio was shut down. She's now doing another Star Wars game. I doubt it'll be the same thing, but the Marvel game, I believe, was announced first, and so it makes sense that we would see that game first. So that's exciting. We'll finally get to know the character, right? I don't know if it would be Iron Man, because we've heard Iron Man from EA, we've heard Black Panther from EA, so maybe like an Ant-Man, maybe Fantastic Four, maybe X-Men, obviously, something, but we'll finally be able to, I assume, figure at least that part out on September 9th. And then, you continue to go backwards, and the thing that's a little confusing, I guess, right, or I guess leaving the door open for Marvel Spider-Man 2, is in addition to all new announcements, fans can expect new reveals on Disney Dreamlight Valley. That game looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll ever play it. I think it's more of a kid's game. Maybe my daughter can play it. Marvel's Midnight Suns. That's exciting, even though that game was delayed indefinitely. So hopefully maybe they can give a release date for that. That would be kind of nice there. And then LEGO Star Wars, I'd expect some sort of DLC. The all new announcements. Now, to me, that signals like brand new games, like games that are not announced. You could make the argument, and I mean, maybe you could say, well, Alex, that sounds very stupid. Like, obviously you can read it. You could make the argument, an all new announcement could literally be something new on something that's already announced. So Marvel Spider-Man 2 is announced, but a new announcement on it, which would be like a new trailer. I guess it's possible. I'm really gonna take the under, like I'll bet under on this one, on Spider-Man 2 appearing. The way I personally read it is like a new game. One thing you don't see, well, you see, Star Wars, LEGO Star Wars. It's important to remember that this is Disney and Pixar games, Marvel games, Lucasfilm games, and 20th Century games. So, again, there's more there. A lot of that stuff, obviously you have Disney Dreamlight Valley, Marvel's Midnight Suns, Marvel's whatever, Amy Hennig's game, right? So, like, you have a lot of Marvel. Besides LEGO Star Wars getting assumed DLC, there's nothing more for Star Wars. Now, like, Eclipse, would you show anything for Eclipse? Most likely not. Would you show something for the Ubisoft Star Wars game? I mean, that's definitely possible. Really, to me, Jedi Survivor is the thing that pops up in my head in terms of what we could see there. We know, like, the release date could probably be in the beginning. I know there's been that rumor for a long time that the game would release early 2023, like maybe by March or April. So I was actually kind of thinking this could be a Gamescom thing, that they show Survivor there. Now, though, I think you would probably see something here. So I'd like to retract my not even published statement, about that prediction. But that's the first thing that comes to my mind, is probably Survivor. Now, again, you could say, well, if you show Survivor, that is a game we know. It's a game we've seen. It's a game that has a trailer, so it is technically a new announcement to a game we already have, which would open up Marvel Spider-Man 2. So you know what? If I made that argument, I'm really going to go back and forth in my head. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I definitely think Jedi Survivor, Spider-Man 2, the Ubisoft Star Wars game, those three ones definitely could fall in the category of the all-new announcements. I don't want to set my expectations too high, because it could be very, very small. Honestly, the Amy Hennig game could be like the big thing they want to show, like a lot of DLC, a lot of like a second or third or fourth trailer for some of these games, and then her game is like, this is the big one, this is how we're going to end the show or start the show. Maybe they don't want more than one of those big things in the show, so we'll see. But this will be very fun. Did not expect this. We knew they were going to do something, but to have its own like showcase that you can watch, it's on Twitch, Twitch, it's on YouTube. Very, very cool. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media, including our Patreon, is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.